Okay, so let's jump right into this topic: how to close 5 deals per month using social media without cold calling, door knocking, or buying leads. And before we even jump into this topic, I want to share with you some of my student success stories. So, Natalie is from eXp Realty. Last year, she closed about 30 deals, and this year, she's on track to close 100 deals. When she came to me, she had no idea what to do on social media, but she used my framework and that catapulted her business, and now she's on track to reach her target. And Stacy, she's also from eXp Realty. She's a new realtor and also has a full-time job, but she's on track to sell 24 homes this year because of my framework. And Sabrina, also with eXp Realty, she was on the verge of going back to the corporate world because she couldn't get any business. But since she joined my program, in the first 30 days, she closed her first deal. And since then, she's used my framework to catapult her business and continue to get lead after lead after lead. And Betty, she became number one in executed contracts in her team in the 90 days she was with my coaching program. And that's because she used my framework to catapult her business and start generating leads that she didn't have before. So you may be asking yourself, who is this for? This is for realtors, brokerages, lenders, all real estate professionals. If you want to start closing 5 deals per month, this is for you. And if you're struggling to get leads from door knocking and cold calling, this is also for you. And if you are tired of burning money on third party lead providers and feel like you've been stuck in the same place, this is for you. And if you're tired of burning money on paid ads, this is for you. And if you are introverted just like I was and you're scared of putting yourself out there, this is also for you. And if you hate being the lowest producing realtor, this is for you. Now, the current state is fewer and fewer people are opening their doors due to COVID, and people are tired of all the spam calls, and they just screen their calls and don't answer their phone anymore. People want to buy from someone they like and they trust, and they want to buy from an expert that they see online. And not only that, the younger generation now uses social media to make buying decisions, and now they are the new home buyers. So the answer to all of this is social media. What you don't realize is the real estate industry has tricked you. You can close 5 deals per month in your real estate business on autopilot if you leverage your social media and become a lead magnet the right way. However, most realtors are not equipped with the skills to do this since there is a huge knowledge gap. Most realtors are spending time and money on all the rusty old tactics that just don't work. And not only that, their brokers and their mentors have no idea how to use social media in their business. So, Million Dollar Introvert is the only team that's dedicated to solving this specific problem for real estate professionals. Now, you may be wondering who I am. So, I'm Damika Cobb. 10 years ago, I really didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I was a cashier at a grocery store. And now, today, I run a multi-million dollar real estate business. I have almost 1 million followers across all social media platforms. I am a TV personality for Emmy nominated American Dream TV, and I've helped over 100 realtors just like you do the same thing. I've been seen on several different sites, interviewed in over 100 different news articles, and I've taught agents from eXp Realty, Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, Remax, and others, just to name a few. As I mentioned before, I was a cashier at a grocery chain less than 10 years ago. When I started my real estate career, I was an introverted person, and cold calling and door knocking just wasn't for me. I was not going to go out and do that because I knew how I would treat someone that cold called me or that knocked on my door unwanted. And what I needed was something different, but there was no one in the industry that could teach me something different. And I really was like, what? I don't think real estate is for me. I looked everywhere for like new ways to get leads that had nothing to do with cold calling and door knocking or paying for ads. And I really couldn't find anything. So I took matters into my own hands. I really wanted to make this work. I've got a family, I've got kids. I wanted them to show them that being a business owner could work for you. So I started to leverage social media, and my new strategy worked so well that it took my real estate business from zero to a multi-million dollar business in under 12 months. That's when realtors and my brokerage started asking me, what am I doing and how does it work? So I decided to help other realtors with the new method. And now I've coached over 100 realtors just like you. And this is where the opportunity lies for you, because you need to become a lead magnet yourself, because this is by far the most effective way to attract and close leads as quickly as possible. So let's talk about the process. So there's 5 steps to this. You want to position yourself as the go-to realtor. You want to leverage your social media. You want to automate your conversion process. You want to automate your social media system, and you want to set up passive income streams. Now, let's talk about step number 1, positioning yourself as the go-to realtor. This point is to really niche down within your local area. You want to become known as the expert for selling or buying a specific type of home or helping a specific type of client. And you want to get to the point where you don't have any competition. So for me, you see what I do on social media. On Instagram, I have over 225,000 followers. And on TikTok now, I have over 580,000 followers. And really, there's no competition for me because I've created my own lane in the industry. And this is something that you can actually do yourself, realizing that you're operating from a place of abundance, and people will want to work with you just because you know what you're talking about. And not only that, you become a national realtor, right? And you're able to help people all across the country and send out referrals and do extra business because of your social media presence. Now, you may be asking, how narrow does the niche have to be? Well, you want it to be as narrow as possible because you want zero competition. The more narrow it is, the more your message and offer will cut through the noise and you'll get to your target audience. And you may be asking, is my niche set in stone? No, it's not. You actually have to test what you're doing with your niche, and you'll realize what's working for you and what's not. And you're able to change what you're doing to fit the target audience you're trying to reach. So, step number 2 is you need to leverage your social media. Start posting on social media, and you'll be able to reach more people with just one post than if you went all in on cold calling for a whole month. You want to attract people instead of chasing them. So, one social media post has a potential to reach thousands of people. This is one of my students right here. She had over 400,000 views on one of her videos, and there's no way that you could actually reach that amount of people with traditional cold calling or door knocking. I mean, cold calling 100 people a day can only get you 3,000 people per month. So there's no comparison. Now, you may be asking, do I have to post on social media all the time? Well, we recommend staying consistent and posting very frequently. Do you have to dance on social media? No, you definitely don't. You either have to educate, entertain, or inspire, or do a little bit of all three. But this is how people are going to take action and want to work with you. Now, why do we post on social media? So I think the goal of this is that you aren't chasing clients anymore. Clients are reaching out to you. You are attracting qualified leads with geared content that resonates with your target audience. And you also may be asking, how long does it take to get leads from social media? You can actually get leads as quickly as the first day. This depends on how viral and effective your content is. And if you follow my framework and consistently post, you will have no issue getting leads in your business. Now, step number 3 is automating your conversion process. This focuses on automating your closing process, building an automated drip campaign so that you can stay connected with your leads. The whole thing here is you want to make sure that you can take them from the point that they see you online to the point where they're going to close a deal with you. So that way you're not losing any leads in the process. And once you start growing your business, you'll realize you can't do this manually. You need something to help you with that. And that's where I come in. So you may be asking, why do we need to automate our closing process? And from my perspective, if you don't have an automated system, your deals are going to fall through the cracks. I've been doing this for almost 3 years, and I know what works and what doesn't work. And you have to stay in front of your clients, even those that see you on social media, because you only have one shot to make a first impression. And just a simple thing like your automated drip campaign and text and email and video, all of that matters when you're trying to keep a client going through the process. So, how long does it take to automate our closing process? About 5 to 7 days of diligent work, putting in our whole drip campaign and automated system will help you get yourself to the right area you need to be to start closing more deals. Can a digital marketing agency do this for me? Well, yeah, they can, but it rarely works because the success is dependent on your voice, your target audience, and you in general. The only person who truly understands your prospect enough is you. And if you outsource something like this, you're probably going to end up wasting your time and your money when you could have really buckled down and did this yourself. So, step number 4 is automating your social media system. So, once you started posting on social media, you can take the guesswork out of posting day to day. You can create an automated system that allows you to generate leads while you're sleeping, and you don't want to have to spend countless hours coming up with ideas, captions, and posting. Literally, you can make several posts in about 30 minutes a day, and you can be finished with your social media lead generation and have that nailed down. So, how long will it take for you to automate your social media system? I say about 30 to 45 days of consistently putting in the work. You're going to see that things are starting to become much, much easier for you. And it's just going to be an automated process of figuring out what content you're posting because it's already going to be right there in your face for you. So you may also be asking, can't I just hire a virtual assistant to do this for me? And you could, but it rarely works because this whole system is dependent on you taking action. Now, does that mean you can stop creating content? No, you're always going to be creating content. You're just going to be more efficient and effective so that you can spend less time on it. Now, let's talk about step number 5, which is setting up passive income streams. So, at this point, you're going to start setting up passive income streams with your social media presence. You will get to a point where you don't have to sell homes to make money. You'll use affiliate marketing that's real estate related to continue adding value for people that are interested in working with you while also making income for yourself. So you may be asking, where does my passive income come from if it doesn't come from rental properties? So you're going to start leveraging your social media for affiliate marketing. People will sign up with an affiliate deal with you and you will take a percentage of the sale. So you may be asking, can I just start this right away? And the answer is no, because you really want to start building an audience that trusts you first so that then you can start marketing tools that they feel would help them because they trust you enough to give them great advice. Now let's talk about this and sum it all up. So there's 5 steps to this: positioning yourself as the go-to realtor, leveraging your social media, automating your conversion process, automating your social media system, and setting up passive income streams. So you have 2 options. Option number 1, you can do this yourself. It's going to take you a long time to position yourself as the go-to realtor. You could struggle with the conversion process. You could struggle with setting up an automated system, and it's extremely challenging. I've been doing this for 3 years, so I know what works and what doesn't. And you've never done this before, and there's a good chance you're going to fail and or run out of money trying to figure this out. Or option 2, you can work with Million Dollar Introvert to help you implement these systems in your business. We will work with you for 90 days to help you close 5 deals per month with our social media autopilot system. We will hold your hand through the process and give you all the tools you need to be successful. We have done this ourselves, so you get to learn from someone that has used this system and gotten massive results. And we have taught 100 plus real estate pros just like you. And again, as a reminder, this is for realtors, lenders, and brokerages. If you want to start closing 5 deals per month, this is for you. If you are struggling to get leads by door knocking and cold calling, this is also for you. If you are tired of burning money on third-party lead providers and feel like you've been stuck in the same place, this is for you. If you're tired of burning money on paid ads, this is for you. And if you hate being the lowest producing realtor, this is. Now, the benefits of all of this is you will be able to close 60 deals in 12 months if you execute this properly. You will be able to generate leads at a rate you have never seen before, and you can finally get rid of those unqualified leads from your CRM. You can finally stop wasting time on cold calling and door knocking, and you can forget about being the lowest producer on your team. You will feel empowered, confident, and motivated. So, I want to just share with you a quick snapshot of our video training library. There's over 50 videos here that are going to tell you everything about how to set up your back-end systems, how to create content, and everything you need to be successful on social media. We also have done for you branding templates to help you really get your brand out there and start showing your audience that you are the expert. And we also have a private Facebook group just for students that allows you to really interact with this community, post your questions, post your content, and really get feedback live in that group. And we also record every call and I post them inside of the portal so you can go back and access all those calls whenever you're ready. So, one of the key components of this is setting yourself up for success at the beginning of this program, which we are doing with the one-on-one branding assessment. So, you'll schedule a 2-hour call and we'll go through everything about your social media, and I will help you really position yourself as an expert. We are going to work in the moment and we're going to get things done to get your business ready to go so you're ready to leverage social media to the capacity that you can. So the next step is to book a call. There are limited spots and you are qualified before you get on the call. But the good thing is that if you join the coaching program and you're a good fit and you meet the qualifications, there is a money back guarantee for this coaching program. So I hope to see you inside.